This one's theme is the living code. It's not a metaphor, it's not a myth. It's a divine intelligence happening within you, and it's an evolution, and it's happening right now. Intelligence encoded in your DNA that is activating. If you've never really felt quite like you belong, or you felt like you were living somebody else's story, there's a reason for that. It's because, in many ways, you have. The version of you that's been shaped by fear, shame, scarcity, and survival, that version of you, that was never the real you. It was a program instilled to make you forget your power, but now you are remembering who you truly are. You're reclaiming your DNA sovereignty, and that means you're restoring the original template, the divine architecture that you were born with. Your DNA is not just biological, it's cosmic. It's a multi-dimensional library. It's a codex of memory, wisdom, potential, a sacred blueprint passed down through generations, through galaxies, through timelines, through soul contracts. Let's go back to the beginning so you have a full understanding of your cosmic origins. In the beginning, there was only source, only pure infinite awareness. From that sacred stillness came a question. What would it be like to know myself through form? And from that question, the cosmos bloomed into being, the galaxies spun into being, dimensions unfolded, the first human-like beings emerged, radiant, sovereign, masters of light and sound. Earth was chosen as a living library, a garden planet, a place where divine consciousness could forget itself and then choose to remember over and over and over again. That's the journey that you're on. Welcome to it. And then along came the Anunnaki. Not evil, but perhaps a little out of alignment. They were masters of genetic manipulation, brilliant, but they found early humans, sovereign, multi-dimensional beings, and they saw an opportunity. We can use them, we can control them, we can program them. And they altered our DNA, deactivated 10 strands out of the 12. We have 2 that were left, and they encoded fear, hierarchy, shame, obedience into our very fabric. They made us forget our divinity, instilled a virus into our consciousness. You're not enough unless you earn it, prove it, obey, suffer. And that became the conscious ego, the false self, the control system. It's still running the show today. Here's the miracle. The original blueprint of who we really are was never lost. Your full crystalline 12-strand DNA still exists. It's just been dormant, waiting for this very moment. Here's what ascension truly means. It's not escaping the body, but bringing divine memory back inside. Your intuition, your creativity, your healing gifts, none of that is random. Those are all remnants, reminders of your true multidimensional self. Those aspects of you are amplifying, and they're waking up. And your suppressed superpowers are 100% real. You were built for miracles. Here's just a few of your innate capabilities. Number 1, epigenetic activation. And that means you can actually turn certain genes on and off with your thoughts, your intentions, multidimensional perception. You exist across multiple timelines. You can access wisdom from all of them, the past, the future, and the present. All of that exists as one, and you can access all of that. Emotional alchemy. Your emotions are sacred technology because emotions amplify 3D manifestation capability. They're also a guidance system to teach you about what values and beliefs that you hold. With that information, you can choose the beliefs that support the version of life that you choose to experience. So emotions can be a tool in the toolkit of emotional alchemy, taking the energy behind emotions and utilizing it to manifest what you do want instead of what you don't want. Telepathic empathy. Without using words, you're wired to feel others. We're all connected through source, through the source field. So it's only natural that we can pick up on what others are experiencing and feeling as well. And this is a deep lesson for all of us about how we are not separate. We may perceive separation, but we are truly not separate. Vibrational command. Your voice carries so much power and frequency. You are a live, living tuning fork. There is so much power to what you're creating with the power of the spoken word, let alone the vibrations that each vowel and consonant in the language itself carries forth with it. Truly, every particle and part of every word that we utilize has its own particular essence and creation ability. So truly, our voice carries frequency. Reality coding is the next superpower, and it's basically the idea that thought and emotion plus belief equals shaping and influencing the hologram that we live in. So science is indicating more and more clearly each and every day that we do live in a perceived hologram. And what we want to understand about that is that we can shape and influence that hologram, and the formula to that is understanding our beliefs. Our beliefs shape our thoughts influence our emotions, and all of that amplifies together to co-create our experiences and how we're perceiving and influencing the world around us. Cellular regeneration, chasing the fountain of youth. Well, it seems that way, but in all actuality, with all the full scope of our DNA online, healing is natural. It's not miraculous. Through the viewpoint of everything being a miracle, it is miraculous. But we're looking at healing as a natural ability. You give your body the time and the safe environment, enough rest and nutrients, what it needs, and it will self-regenerate. This is your invitation. This is your invitation to remember who you truly are, to reclaim what is hidden, to activate the living code within you. You're not here by accident. You're part of a galactic prophecy. DNA sovereignty means returning to your original soul agreements, because you're not here to earn your worth. You're not here to obey broken systems. You're not here to be a walking remembrance of the past, but you are here to learn lessons from your ancestors and now recreate a new definition of what it is to be human and divine all in one. So DNA sovereignty means releasing the ancient control contracts from our Anunnaki ancestors and releasing all of that manipulation from our soul on every level, collapsing karmic patterns inherited through our distorted bloodlines, choosing to reactivate the divine template, freedom, emotion, intelligence, creativity, and embodiment of joy, peace, serenity, collective unity, where we have a variety and a diversity amongst us, but we are coming together for the good of all. And this means I choose to revoke false programs from my field that no longer serve me. I now restore my original design. We activate the parts of us that lead to evolution by saying, I choose to evolve. I choose to love myself and others. I choose to lead from truth by releasing past trauma. So where do we go from here? There are two main timelines diverging. One is AI bound, emotionless, completely reliant on technology, and sterile. The path of our future selves, known as the Greys. Extraterrestrials, but actually just a future version of us. They've come back to tell us and teach us and warn us that there is and has to be a different way, where we do not forget our humanness, where we do not forget the power of our emotions. So important. So a future where humanity merges with machine and forgets the soul entirely can be prevented. That's what we're here to look at. The other side of things, where we're embodied and where we're crystalline, where humanity awakens the full 12 strands DNA, evolving by frequency, not force. You are the one choosing which path wins, not by protesting, but by living with vibration, with your light, with your remembrance. This is what the dark forces never anticipated. Inside the double helix, the truth never left. The 12 strands that went dormant were never destroyed. Hidden like cosmic fireflies, waiting for the right vibrational conditions to awaken. Now, in this planetary moment, the grid is shifting and the magnetic field is so ripe. It is so ripe, and solar light is activating dormant light codes. Your emotions, even the long suppressed ones, even the emotions of your previous timelines or your ancestors' timelines, they are portals of activation through your present day healing. Healing happens with simple acknowledgement and awareness and intention. You intend for it to happen, hold space for it to happen, and make the choice forward. So your desire to remember who you truly are, that's your DNA calling you home. If you're feeling called, close your eyes with me now as we go into a gentle, relaxing mini hypnosis and visualization session. So let your spine become the channel. Hold your hands on your heart. Feel your belly soften. Inhale golden light into your body. Exhale anything artificial. Inhale through your nose. Exhale again and again. Breathing in and out until your soul begins to become aware of its presence inside your body. Begin to visualize and imagine that you can see your DNA spiraling like ribbons of light just beyond the visible strands. You now notice the dormant threads like sleeping serpents of pure code. You speak to them now, not from the mind, but from your connection, your knowledge of source. I remember and recall who I am. I command full restoration of my original blueprints. I now activate all soul-aligned DNA strands now. I release all genetic interference with love. I was never broken, I am purely designed. I choose to evolve. Feel the gold shimmering evolution stirring within you, the shimmering, the pulsing, the awakening, the light spirals beginning to stretch and hum, vibrating, reweaving your sacred DNA. You're not just healing, you are reclaiming. Imagine your tapping points lighting up, or tap along with me. Even though my DNA was altered in the past, I now release the bondage with love. Even though I inherited fear, I inherited smallness, I inherited a whole healing, trauma-filled timeline. I now remember my divine true nature. I've been asleep, but now choose to fully wake up, fully healed. Even though I was created and altered to forget, I choose full remembrance. I claim full remembrance of my full power now. I am the living code. I'm sovereign in all timelines. I now choose to release all remaining ties to the Anunnaki control matrix. I dissolve all fear of my power. I claim my clarity. I claim my truth. It is safe for me to be who I truly am now. I am the radiant frequency of source in a human body. I now choose to allow a new signal pulsing through my field. This is the new me, unfiltered, unspliced, unafraid. I remember my DNA was never static. It is sacred technology of my becoming who I am. I hold within me every version of me, the healer, the visionary, the ancient, the galactic, the architect of new worlds. I need no more new information, and I recall on remembrance from the soul level. I recall on my purest vibration. I create ritual. I call in the light. I have time in nature. I enjoy what my soul calls for. Whether it's silence or tears or connection to others, I invite what my soul needs. I invite the tools that awaken what was truly never lost. I'm not here to heal forever. I'm here to be healed now and to transmit a brand new code. Not through perfection, but through embodiment. Not through effort, but through presence. So I'm walking as the living code. I'm speaking as the living code. I'm resting as the living code. And let your presence today alone change the grid. It's already begun. Now speaking to the codes directly within you, just beginning to feel the awakening as a shift inside, emotional and energetic. And now you command the release of all programs, all implants, all inherited beliefs that do not align with your original divine blueprints. Say it with me. I collapse all agreements made in unconsciousness before my time, and in this time, I clear the fear of my own power. I activate divine remembrance of my cosmic lineage. I call in the Lyrian architects, the Pleiadian heart, the Syrian depth, my Arcturian intelligence. I am the light, I am the code, I am the sovereign. It is done, it is done, it is done in collaboration for the highest good of all beings. And why is this more important now than ever before? Humanity is at a crossroads. You can probably feel it. One path leads to emotional erasure, erasing emotions, becoming AI dependent. And the sterile future of the gray is a timeline where trauma is managed by technology and the soul is forgotten. The other timeline leads to a crystalline embodiment, divine remembrance, radical creative power, masculine and feminine balancing, a timeline where we evolve by personal choice, not by control, by heart, not by hierarchy. Your DNA holds the key to this timeline. This month, you become the code. You are the living code. So your next steps, choose your level of activation. This video and just participating in this video, re-watching this video as many times as you feel called to, a beautiful way to keep resetting your vibrational frequency and imbuing yourself with empowerment and knowledge. For more information, download my free Quantum Manifestation Startup Kit with a guided 30-day journal and a curated list of resources to help you step into your full creator power. For the deepest level of transformation, I'm offering the Mind, Body, Soul Reset, the most profound offering I've ever created. This is where we rewire your subconscious, we reclaim your cellular energy and give it back to you, activate your multidimensional DNA, collapse old timelines, and anchor your true self into the physical form. So this isn't coaching, this is soul recoding, it's energetic alchemy, embodiment of your divine self. It'll include EFT, hypnosis, intuitive coaching, a physical reset, and quantum activations. And the results include nervous system recalibration, money breakthroughs, soul alignment, body shifts, and divine clarity. So just comment or DM the word resets, and we'll get you started. If this resonated with you, please comment, like, share this video, and I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one.